Hi, my name is Jill Swanson with Rand McNally. Today I'm going to show you how to use the mail feature of your Rand McNally in-cab device. The mail application allows you to review received and sent messages, as well as send new messages. To get started, select the mail icon on the home menu of your device. This will open to the Inbox tab. Under the Inbox tab, you will be able to view all received messages. Any messages coming from your company will appear in black, while any other messages will appear in blue. New and unread messages will display a yellow envelope on the left-hand column of the screen and will appear in bold. When the message has been marked important by its sender, a red exclamation mark will appear on the left. And if a message has an attachment, a paperclip icon will appear. To read a message, simply click on it. Hit reply to respond to a message. If the message is a free-form message, you can type your response using the keyboard at the bottom of your screen. When you are ready to send, hit the send button on the left-hand side of your screen. In addition to free-form messages, your company may also send you form messages to make it easier for you to fill out information related to shippers, consignees, load assignments, and more. Tap on a section of the form, then hit reply to fill it out. When you are ready to send your message, hit send on the top left-hand side of your screen. To view messages you've sent, select the Outbox tab. A green check mark to the left of the message means it has been received. If there is a red X to the left of the message, it means that it hasn't been received yet. In this case, click on the message to open it, then press resend. To send a new message, select the Send tab. The default recipient is Dispatch. From the Subject drop-down menu, you can select to send a free form or a form-based message. Use the keyboard to type your message, then press send. If your company has enabled the personal email feature, you can send a free form message to another recipient besides Dispatch by selecting the recipient from the To drop-down menu. Use the keyboard to enter a subject line, and then to enter the text of the email, and then press send. For your reference, you can view your driver email address and your contact list by accessing the Options tab. Click View Email Address to view the email address assigned to your Rand McNally driver ID. If your company has enabled the personal email feature, you can save up to 5 additional contacts, communicate with companies you frequently do business with, your spouse, and more. Click Manage Contacts to add, edit, or delete contacts from your list. To add a new contact, select Add New Contact, enter a name and address, hit Submit. You'll notice that when your vehicle is in motion, the mail application simplifies to make it safer and easier to use. This will allow you to listen to your messages out loud rather than read them, so you can keep your eyes on the road. No matter which application you're using, the mail feature will notify you when you receive new messages. You'll hear an audible alert, and you'll also see a yellow envelope icon appear on the status bar on the bottom of your screen. The mail icon will also change. A raised flag on the mailbox indicates that you have unread mail.
Hello friends, I'm Sam Palmer, and today I'd like to show you how to use the IntelliRoute feature on Rand McNally's in-cab device. The IntelliRoute application allows you to customize routing for your truck. From the Truck Tools, Truck Info button, you can set your hazmat, your loaded weight, in this case we're at about 76,000, my height, width, and trailer type. Let's take a look at adjusting the warnings. From this screen we can be prompted either audio or visual. We can adjust hills and sharp curves, speed limit alerts, toll booth alert, way station, construction, and even if there's a change in the speed limit. You can also fine-tune route preferences for your trip. We'll have to head back to the main menu to do that. A couple of clicks of the back button and head to Preferences. Then the Route tab. So here we can adjust fastest versus shortest. We can allow tollways and freeways, or we can avoid or even prefer them. We can also avoid U-turns, cross-country borders, dirt roads, and tunnels. The IntelliRoute application has millions of points of interest, including travel centers, rest areas, truck services, and more. To access points of interest, select Choose Destination from the main menu screen. From there, select points of interest. Now there are 5 different ways we can find one: near our truck, in a city, along our route, at the end of our day, or at our destination. And there are a few different categories here that we filter out for you to find what you're looking for. I'm looking for some fuel today, so I'm going to select a travel center. I do need 24-hour diesel, so I'm going to select services up here at the top, mark off 24-hour diesel, and it's only going to show me travel centers that have 24-hour diesel. Looks like we've got one close by right here, so I can select it and either begin a new route or add it as a via. Multi-stop routing lets you plan for a number of stops along the way. In addition to being able to create a multi-stop trip by adding a point as a via, we can also start one from scratch by returning to the main menu, selecting Choose Destination, Multi-Stop Trips. Now here I'll show my current trip folder so I can add points to that, or if I wanted to, I could select New Trip and add as many destinations as I need. Let's take a look at the current multi-stop trip. We've got 4 stops in there. They look to be in order, so let's get rolling. Okay, there's a couple of really cool features I want to show you here, guys. First being the virtual dashboard down here in the left corner. This is an at-a-glance look of all the pertinent truck information I might need. I've got my heading, yard time, destination time, and estimated time of arrival. Below that, you've got your current leg, the percentage you've completed, and when your next maneuver is, among many other options there, including mileage. Back to the map screen here, we're going to look at the exit quick view right up here in the right-hand corner. Now what this is this is going to take a look down the highway that you're on, or freeway, and it's going to show you all the points of interest at each particular exit. For instance, here at 6th Street, we've got a few points of interest, fuel, and a couple places to get some food. I can look at all, gas, food, or even lodging.
Hi, I'm Mason Meadows with Rand McNally. Today I'm going to talk to you about using Rand McNally's automated Hours of Service application. Once you are logged into the system, locate the Hours of Service icon on the main menu. Tapping on this icon will bring you into the Hours of Service summary screen. This screen allows you to do 4 things: change your duty status information, review your available driving and on-duty hours for the week, review the reset hours remaining, access different features within the HOS and DVIR application. Now that you're in the Hours of Service application and familiar with the screen, let's go ahead and start your day by putting yourself in on-duty mode. To do this, simply tap the on-duty button in the lower portion of the screen and then enter the required information. If you already are working on an active trip or load, you can also go to on-duty mode by tapping on the Trip Info button. The Trip Info screen collects critical information such as BOL number, co-driver, trailers, and any required remarks. After the information has been entered, press the Submit button. If your company has electronic DVIR enabled on your system, you'll be prompted to complete a vehicle inspection report. For more information on Rand McNally's DVIR functionality, please refer to another training video also available. Now that you are on duty, it's time to certify or electronically sign logs from the previous day. To certify your logs, press the Logs tab at the top of your screen. This will take you to a screen displaying log information for the last 8 days, including the present day. In order to certify, you must start with your oldest logs first. Prior to certifying your log, you should review the duty status information for a particular day. Tap on the date of the log. This will take you to the duty status time graph. Please note that some fleets do not allow log changes to be made on the device. Contact your driver manager to find out your company's policy. Once you are satisfied that your logs are correct, tap on the Certify button. Click Yes to complete the certify process. Once a log is certified, a green check will appear next to the date for the log that you just certified. Press each following log to repeat the process. Once you've certified your logs, you can start driving. The system will automatically put you in driving status after you've traveled a company set distance. Typically, that's 1 mile. You can also manually put yourself into driving mode by clicking on the Driving Duty Status button. While driving, you will notice that the Hours of Service application limits your ability to make changes and edit your logs. This is all a part of Rand McNally's Safe Driving Mode feature. When motion is detected, the system switches to a simplified timer mode that gives you a full screen view of the driving time that is available. When the vehicle is in compliance with Hours of Service rules, the time displays in green. When you are 1 hour away from being over the legal limit, the time will display in yellow. Once you are out of time and out of compliance, the time will display in red. As soon as you stop driving, the system will wait 5 minutes until it puts you back into on-duty status. Please note that the system will credit you back those 5 minutes of driving time. You can also make this change manually by selecting the on-duty button. Because the TND 760 automatically tracks when the vehicle is in motion, at the end of your day, all you have to do is tap either the off-duty or sleeper berth duty status buttons. Now let's talk about what to do during a roadside inspection. Before an inspection, make sure your logs from previous days have been certified. Certifying your logs allows the unit to be put into roadside audit mode. To access roadside inspection mode, start by tapping the Options tab. Putting the unit into roadside inspection mode locks the system so that your logs are displayed and no edits can be made. To do this, tap the Change Mode button and select Roadside Audit. Once you are ready to get out of roadside audit mode, go to Options, Change Mode, and then select Normal. You'll be prompted to enter your driver ID, then hit Unlock. To share your log information with officials, you can fax or email your logs. To do this, click the Fax and Email Logs button. Please be sure the fax number includes an area code. Also, be careful when entering the email address. You may want to read the email address back to the inspector. After you send the logs to the inspector, they will receive a PDF document containing a detailed summary of your last 8 days. Let's go through how to put your unit into personal conveyance mode. You may be able to use the personal conveyance rule. Be sure to check with your company's policy. To access personal conveyance, you will first need to be in the off-duty mode. From there, select the Options tab. Then click on Change Mode, and then finally select Personal Conveyance. Notice that the text is in gray. This signifies you are in personal conveyance mode. Other options within the HOS application include the ability to request logs, send logs, change trucks, view violations, and also request the last DVIR. You can also view company information by clicking on the Company tab. This information is used to show information about your carrier and about the terminal your vehicle is assigned to.
Hello and welcome. My name is John with Rand McNally Technical Support. Today we will be reviewing the updates to your TND 760 or Truck PC in preparation for the July 1st Hours of Service rules change. The rules will change on your device on July 1st. When you are stopped during this time, expect your unit to apply a system update to the new rule set. This update will change the format of hours of service and will help you to be better prepared for DOT compliance. We have changed the summary screens to include vital information related to your driving day. On the summary screen, you will find the following: a 70-hour week timer, the 11-hour driving day, the 14-hour on-duty day, an 8-hour timer, the 10-hour reset, the split reset, the 34-hour reset, and the 30-minute reset. Additional timers will be found within the button More Timers. This will show as 34-hour reset start time, 34-hour break end time, the allowed 16-hour rule, hours gained back from the 70-hour after 12 a.m., and effective available drive time. Knowing where to find these will help you keep track of your available hours. The first rule change that we will go over today is the required 30-minute break within 8 hours of your on-duty day. This break can be taken any time within those 8 hours and will give you an additional drive time when satisfied. To engage the break, set yourself to off-duty status, which will start the 30-minute reset clock counting down. When this time is satisfied, feel free to continue on your on-duty day. The next rule change involves the 34-hour reset, which comes within this 168-hour week. Drivers will only be allowed to take one 34-hour break within this period and will not be allowed again until they have satisfied their next 168-hour week. Additionally, this break must satisfy 2 periods between 1 a.m. and 5 a.m. in order to qualify for the break. We have made it easy for you to measure these times by placing the 34-hour reset timer on your summary screen displaying the current allotted hours for the week. If you press the question mark next to this, it will display when the next start time for this break is, as well as when this break will complete. Within more timers, we show additional timers to help you keep track of your 34-hour break. It will display when the break will be completed and will take into consideration the 1 to 5 periods for your end time. This completes the overview of the updated timers within your T&D 760 or truck PC, and we hope that this video has been very informative.
Hi, I'm Scott Lawrence with Rand McNally. I'm going to take you through the SIS Info and stats icons on your T&D 760 Fleet Edition. From the SIS Info icon, you can adjust the audio volume or screen brightness of your T&D 760. This menu also allows you to view technical information about the system's wireless connectivity, GPS reception, and the status of your T&D 760's connection to the vehicle's ECM or diagnostic system. Select SIS Info from the main menu. This will open up to the Settings tab. Here you can control the volume of your device by tapping down and up buttons. Each tap increases or lowers the volume by 10%. You can also change the volume by dragging your fingers across the percentage bar. To silence the device, press mute on the far left of your screen. To control the backlight, tap the down and up buttons, or drag your finger across the percentage bar. To dim your screen to less than 10%, press low. If you press off on the far left, the screen will go completely black. To bring it back, simply touch anywhere on the screen. This will bring you back to the main menu. Under the Info tab, you can access registration information for your T&D 760. Here you can view your customer ID, software version, truck number, and serial number. Under the Diagnostic tab, Status will show you your current method of communication. Here you can also confirm the function of your system hardware under Health Check, as well as verify your cell or Wi-Fi connection. Next, I will take you through the functions of the Files, JBus, and GPS tabs. Under Files, view files that are scheduled for download or upload. Downloads to the truck can include software updates and dispatch files. Transfer provides the current status of the file being transferred. For example, if you're expecting a software update, you can look here to see the status of that download. The percentage shown indicates how much of the file has been received. Please note that software updates are only applied when the vehicle is parked. Use the JBus tab to confirm your connection to the onboard computer, and the GPS tab to view your latitude, longitude, altitude, speed, direction, as well as access debug information for the GPS in your device. If you press the SIS Info icon from your home screen while driving, this will take you to the SIS Info Safe Driving screen. This allows you to adjust the device volume and screen brightness, much like the Settings tab you see when you are not driving. Now let's talk about the stats icon on the main menu. Here you will be able to view driver performance metrics like the number of hard braking events, average miles per gallon, idle percentages for short, mid, and long idles, over idle percentages where idle is over your fleet's designated maximum idle time, over RPM percentages, and speeding percentages. Tap Show More Metrics for today to view information on idle fuel, stop idle percentages, driving percentage, engine time, and motion time. To view driver performance update with month-to-date information, press Request Metrics for Month. Under the Fault Codes tab, you can view any fault codes that the truck computer has generated. Here you will also be able to see the source of the fault and the specific vehicle subsystem that is reporting an issue. This allows you to be proactive about your truck's maintenance.